Just want to give you a walk around here on it. The antenna just tucked into the luggage rack to keep it from hitting people in the face. Like I said, there is some blemishes on it. Here's an example here. The King of the Highway tour pack has peeled some. And with the age, it does have things like small chips here and there in the paint. There's definitely blemishes, though minor for the age and definitely minor for the quality of Harley-Davidson paint of this time. They are there. Things like that where saddlebag has made contact. The sticker that's on there is removable. One thing that is on this saddlebag, you'll see the front tab here is a little short. That's a tab that's actually supposed to be a little bit longer. If you look at the other side, see how long that one is. Actually has been broken. It is a replaceable tab though on that saddlebag. This is the earlier style saddlebag, so it's the push and release and pull the whole lid off saddlebag. It's not like the later model that opened to the sides. Being this is an early model chassis for the touring model, it's going to have the oil tank up high. That would have been a 1980 to 1991 style chassis. Of course, it is a 5-speed. Again, it's 80 cubic inch shovel head motor. The only thing that is original on the engine are the engine cases. They are number matching, but it is again, the only thing that has not been replaced is the engine cases. And when I say that, even down to the hardware, all the hardware is stainless steel. A majority, I should say, is stainless steel from a company called Diamond Engineering. It's made in the USA. Stainless hardware on the engine itself. Engine cases are 12-point, lifter blocks are 12-point, fasteners. Again, does have billet aluminum cylinders. These were custom machined from a company called Vision Grinding. They are 3.5-inch bore with the stock stroke, the stock flywheels. That again was rebuilt and balanced by Dark Horse Crankworks in Wisconsin. It gives it a little over 80 cubic inch displacement. Again, 80 cubic inch shovel head with S&S dual plug head, so there's 2 spark plugs per cylinder now. Again, this does have the late model twin cam. You can see the part number there, the 27412-99. Plus it does have the Boyson adjustable accelerator pump on that carburetor. Coming forward on the bike, again, some of the blemishes you can see there is a slight, probably the largest flaw on the paint. Front fender does have some rock chips. Again, this bike, as far as I understand, and I've known this bike for many years, virtually all my life, that this paint is original from what I understand. Front forks were replaced with the 2001, they were off a 2001 Road King originally. Front calipers are off a 2007 style touring model. Front rotors themselves are Brembo's full float. Very good braking system on this bike. Uses the 2008 non-ABS front brake line off of a touring model. It's nice factory stainless steel, black coated though, so you get the benefits of the good quality brake line without the flashy look. Again, stock appearing is what I was going for the most part on this motorcycle. Again, this is fitted with those billet aluminum cylinders. You can see they do have external oil drains, which is unique to see on a shovel head. That's not something that's very common. The major reason for that is additional cooling. You can see it does have a compression release on both cylinders, one for front, one for rear. It's not required for cold starts, and really it's not required for hot starts either. It's just easier on the starter. I did it just as a precautionary thing when I machined the cylinder heads. Again, you can see here the 12-point stainless steel fasteners used on this engine, and a lot of it. Again, stainless steel base, and also head bolts themselves. Up front you can see the O2 sensor mount in the front cylinder for the wideband that is matched mounted in the dash. Being the mileage on it, again, you are going to see blemishes on the frame. There's some paint, worn, and the decal from the original noise and EPA marking tag is damaged. But this chassis has been upgraded quite a bit in regards to its components. It does have newer steering stabilizers in them, or excuse me, not steering stabilizers, engine stabilizers. Plus the chassis, like it's on the build sheet, it does have the 93 to 01 style engine mounts in the back. That's these plates here. Allows you to use the 93 to present or 93 to 2013 style floorboards. And what's nice about that, of course, you give more floorboard options. You got a lot of aftermarket stuff. It is adjustable in height. That's a nice feature of late model floorboards. It does fit a little tighter on this chassis. You can see a little bit of touching of that primary cover, or the derby cover, I should say. That is an original derby cover for this bike. It does touch there lightly, but it doesn't affect the operation of anything. Big plus on this, though, is it allows it to be used with the drivetrain alignment tool, and that actually aligns the drivetrain and the chassis. On these earlier touring models, you had to use a long straight edge from wheel to align them, and it made it not super accurate. The rear swing arm, the original, with the original enclosed chain case, that has been powder coated Sherwin-Williams gloss black, very similar to the factory color, along with the chain case. Original chain case at this point is sealed up and does not leak. It has new old stock chain boots that again are in good shape, of course. Coming up to the top, dash still has the original dowel for Fargo Harley-Davidson decal on there. You can see mileage is 85,679 currently. It is fitted with a Clarion radio. It's a little more modern. It is a marine grade radio though, so that's not an issue. It has infinity speakers mounted in there. You see a little tweeter kind of pokes between the grill shells, but it does have the factory Motorola grill shells still on there. See in the dash is the wideband air-fuel ratio gauge. On this side, I did fit a late model volt gauge. At the time, there wasn't a volt gauge available in the earlier style gauge. Same size as the original, all that stuff. It just has a little bit different face, but is an OEM Harley-Davidson gauge. All the